I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the Lord's holy people to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ.
They were always there, helping me and Madeline, if we're having a bad day or just checking up. Just to know that I have somebody to go to at the end of the day was just huge in my life. They have given me the confidence to be the best mom that I can be, not only for myself, but for Madeline. I think the first thing is about being a mom is you know yourself, and you know when you're sliding and when you can do things better and who you need to talk to make that happen. And I feel like they gave me unlimited access to that.
I would not be who I am without the Restoration House. Are you ready? I just happened to take a leap of faith when coming into the Restoration House.
Good.
My time in the Restoration House has definitely changed the kind of mother that I was.
And I knew firsthand, how a child raised by a single parent felt. And I didn't want Xander to miss out on opportunities or to not see me thrive.
About 2 years after I graduated the Restoration House, I started working at a drug and alcohol rehab as a nurse, and I actually met who is my partner now. About 6 months after we started dating, I felt comfortable enough to introduce him to Xander, and they were just instantly friends. They have so much in common. He really has filled a void for both of us. About, 3.5 months ago, our daughter was born, and since then there's just been so much more happiness and more joy. I just am so honored to be a mother. My idea of stability since I graduated the Restoration House 5 years ago really has changed. In the beginning, I viewed money as stability and what you have as success, and now I completely have a different view on that.
First thing that you knew about Jessica was that she walked in the door and found us, right? So she was one of the few moms that we had who did the research and said, hey, the Restoration House sounds like what I need in my life.
I was just so impressed with her. She just had such a sweet spirit about her, and she was so concerned about her child. And I knew great things were going to happen with Jessica. I just had a good feel from day one.
All of my allies were amazing examples. Every single one of them were just so kind to each other and so uplifting.
Ready?
The relationship with Jessica has always been a two-way street. I mean, one of the keys to the Restoration House is you're not really an instructor, you're walking alongside someone. And the thing that I've noticed the most, before she was dedicated to putting out for the program, right, doing the things that you had to do, putting the time in, getting that right, there was always that kind of, I want to do it right.
They're on the streets of Vegas.
No, I really feel like I'm doing a pretty good job.
I can't imagine what life would be like right now if I didn't have them. It was a blessing to me and my family. Being in the Restoration House, I felt more kind of dependent, and I've always been independent. So for me, it was really hard to depend on people. And so the Restoration House helped me learn that we do need relationships, and we do need friends and a support system. So that was good for me. Before the Restoration House, I was just really bitter and, had lost my faith and hope and everything. It's really sad when you don't want people to pray for you. And so to get to the point where I can actually pray again and don't mind people praying for me, I think that was something great to overcome. I know what it's like to be without them, and I think a lot of people take that for granted because they're with the kids every day and they think, oh, I need a break, and and I have moments where I need a break, but I also remember what that break was like, and I don't ever want that to happen again. But I learned at the Restoration House that there are genuine people and people who really care, and they want to be in your life, and they want to be supportive, and they're not just there for conditions, but they're unconditional. And that when I found that out, that was great to me. I think that people need to feel supported, and you know, I know what that feels like, and I want to be able to give that back as well.
They really did give me faith that I could be a good person too, and there was good people in the world.
I would not be where I am today if I did not travel and walk along the side of these people. And they're awesome people, and I'm gonna cry. But I am definitely who I am today because of them.